Next, from Jared Aviad. Oh, my God. Subject is Chris Jericho's problems in WWE and the Hey, K100 fam. Happy New Year. Hope everyone's doing well and hope you're feeling a bit better now, Konnan. Wanted to ask a throwback question for you guys. It's been well documented, especially by the man himself in his book, that Chris Jericho had mega heat in WWE in 1999 with members of DX and with Vince McMahon himself. Jericho felt lost in WWE for a few months up until the Radicals jumped ship to WWE in early 2000. Since you guys are friends with Jericho in WCW, did Jericho ever confide in you about his problems in WWE? Perhaps, did Konnan give Jericho advice on how to swim in those shark-infested waters at the time? Curious to your thoughts. Also, nice to see that Creative had no plans for Charlotte Flair last week, according to Pakistani Jason Schwartzman, a.k.a. Big Talking Body. Yet another dud from this bloody gala. We talked about this last week, Jared, is that nobody reported Charlotte Flair, which was actually good because it was a surprise.
Yeah, because it was probably kept between four people or something, and it didn't get out.
Right. So that's
if his source is like two, like within 20 people, and those guys weren't lit on it, only 4, well, his source didn't know about it either.
Right. Yeah. Well, as far as Jericho, we talked about this a little last week when I was saying to you guys that he had a lot of heat with DX guys when he came in, and there might have been some problems there. So he wasn't happy at first, but I'm interested in that question too. Did he ever confide in you guys that, man, I got heat here and I don't know why, and what should I do? How do I get out? How do I, not have problems with these guys or whatever?
I remember talking to him at the time because he didn't confide anything. I just was reading about it, and I asked him if it was true, and he said, yeah. And, I gave him advice at that time. I don't really remember what it was, but, and we talked about it afterwards, but yeah, they just felt that he didn't have the WWE style, Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!